Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. So we're back at it again with the second to last part on our advanced weapon overview for Monster Hunter Wilds beta. This one is going to be the heavy bowgun, which I have used an okay amount in World, strictly for the guiding lands, and if you know why, you know why. But so we're gonna get in there, we're gonna kind of test out and see what's new, and hopefully see how everything feels and or handles, and we're just gonna have some fun with it, you know? All right, let's get into it, guys. Alright guys, so the heavy bowgun, it's the other variant of the bowgun, but this one is a lot more damaged base with longer distance shots, shot base attacks, energy, expend energy in ignition mode to fire special ammo. Okay, that's something new. The ignition mode is the newer thing that they added in for it, but its low mobility is its like main downside, but it does have a guarding option, and it's actually a really strong one. Does it mean you can clash? I don't know. Maybe we can figure that out as we go. I don't know if you're able to guard and it does it consider as clashing on everything. We're gonna have to kind of wait and see. But for this one, it again with the bowguns, they're all about ammo. So this one actually has a lot of options for the ammo, which is a lot to work with at least. But the ammo capacity looks like it's a lot higher on the heavy bowgun than it would be on the light bowgun, just because light bowgun you can just heal a lot more with. And on top of that, the heavy bowgun has added in a lot of other cooler stuff. Looks like we got the special ammo, which is Wyvern Heart Ignition and then Wyvern Counter Ignition. Okay, so it looks like it can counter as well, which is insanely cool. And then it gives us an ignition gauge recovery as well. Okay, so this is going to be something pretty cool and interesting to kind of test and figure out. It looks like it can get two different ignitions with its special ammo now. So we're just gonna have to test and wait and see what each one can do. So let's get out there, let's hunt a little horny toad and have some fun with all this. All right, so when it comes to the heavy bowgun, yes, it does give you I love this sacred thing. It's beyond like one of the coolest things that they added, but it's definitely a very good defensive build, especially since it can auto guard for you. But in order to do so, you can't just be firing, and then expect it to snag everything and just block everything for you. You kind of have to time your shots a little bit around what you're gonna do. So let's see. What are we in right now? Oh, it's a triple shot, and this dude ran from us. Come on now. So each shot seems to be doing that. Focus Blast, Wyvern Howl. Okay. We can work with this. Let's see if we can. I'm trying to see if we can do a clash. Okay, so this still ignition looks like it does more damage the more you connect rounds with, which can also lead to doing some insanely good damage with. Come on. I really do hope that it can. We got that figured out. No. Oh, it does do a power clash. Well, that's cool. So let me see. Okay, we got that. Can I do this? Mode switch. Wyvern Counter Ignition. That's cool. Okay, we got some potential in this. Let's do some Wyvern ammo, which is basically the exact same thing as the Wyvern Flame on the gun lance, which it can do some serious damage, clearly. Okay, okay. We got some potential here. Check out the pierce ammo now. Okay, check out the thunder ammo. Okay, so again, that was a perfect scenario of being stupid. Jesus. Eh, come on, buddy. Let's see. Land it. Okay, okay, okay. We can rock with this. Okay. Okay. I'm actually really liking this, and plus whenever you're in your ignition mode, it looks like you can do a counter attack, which, I mean, it could end up doing a lot of damage. I don't know if it's a charge up or what. Let's see if we can do some if we can charge up on it. But one thing I really do like is the fact that, well, don't mind us, we're just, you know, killing your brother. Let me see if we can do it like a little charge up on the counter. Okay, so you can charge up on it, which is extremely cool. Okay, heavy bowgun might actually be really good, because I mean, it looks like they really did focus in on the heavy bowgun, and plus just having that counter option is actually pretty good. Let's get back to base and I'll just kind of clarify everything on how I feel and everything about it. Okay, so heavy bowgun is extremely good because it comes with an auto block. You can actually guard it, and if you get that perfectly guard off, it looks like everything seems to kind of have a built-in offensive guard, so that skill might not even be in the game anymore, which, if that's the case, I don't know what else they could do. And then, like, you have the Wyvern Heart ignition. So it's your Wyvern Heart, which is like a machine gun, which the more you hit the target with, the more damage you'll deal with that. And then I believe it also has Wyvern Snipe. Basically, it's just an actual sniper. That one is actually really good, but you have to be very good at aiming, and I'm not in the slightest, so I don't recommend that if you're just brand new at it, which I also am still. Another thing is that you have the Wyvern counter, which looks like you can charge it, and then you can just cancel out of it and just dodge, and then boom, you still have another one, and just, oh, cool, he's not coming near, I need to dodge. Oh, I dodged off the cliff. But other than that, like, having all this ammo capacity with poison, sleep, thunder, demon, like the demon one, you just shoot at the ground and then you get a damage boost. Like, watch, I have 165 damage now, which I'll get out and it'll go away eventually, but when I'll try to keep an eye out on that for you guys. But I mean, yeah, the light bowgun, it had the armor one, and that's not like a super rare thing. It's up there for 27 minutes. Jesus Christ, my guy. Okay. that's actually nuts, honestly. But okay, back at it. The spread ammo, it was amazing in World. The slicing ammo, the sticky ammo. Oh, I mean, yeah, this is all stuff that regular BowGun has as well. Can I hit from here? Oh Jesus, I thought I could. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by all this stuff. But it's a very good weapon, especially since you can have an auto guard function with it, which only drains your stamina just a little bit. And then getting a perfect guard off gets you a damage boost, and then you have a reload, you have the Wyvern Howl, and granted, you only have 3 of them. So the ranged weapons might not be the weapons you're going to want to really use for the weakened monsters, unless it's like Ray Dow when he's flying and you're just like, okay, let me land this real quick and then I can hop to my other weapon really fast before he goes down and do some damage, or my buddy doesn't have a ranged weapon, let me do this real quick. So I mean, there's a big variety for this stuff. Again, it's definitely something that has a high skill ceiling, but also is extremely beginner friendly, and it's not just super reliant on a lot of things. So would I recommend this for a beginner or for the light BowGun? Probably, yeah, exactly, I would, because I mean, you can still dodge with it. You have the counter option, which is nuts. So like, if you want to run Intimidator with this with a teammate, then you can counter his attack, like any kind of monster's attacks that are coming at you. They get knocked down, you can deal quick damage, your buddy can deal quick damage. I would say the thing with it is do this, wait for him to target you, and then do the Wyvern counter. Build that up as much as you can, and then boom, he attacks you, and then you can just lay into him with the Wyvern ammo, which could be a insanely high damage combo that some people have probably already figured out, let's be honest. But for the ones that haven't, it's a really good weapon, and probably a very simple combo that you can just do relatively easily within fighting a monster for like probably the second time, because first time you don't really know the timing as well as you think you could, but as long as you can kind of figure it out relatively ish, I would suggest it 100%. And then on top of that, the weapon can guard. Again, it's causing clashes. Those clashes can do some damage. It can weaken the face of the monster, then you can do some more damage, and then like, I definitely say Wild is probably going to be preferring weapons where you can guard and counter, kind of do like a little counter attack with. Yeah, I think it's phenomenal. So as for the ratings go, it's 3 through 15, 3 different scorings in versatility, damage, and then overall feel. So versatility for this weapon, it's a BowGun, so of course I'm gonna have to give it a 5, just because like you get variety out the ass of just whatever you want to use, especially if you have an option for all the elemental ammo. You can just either buy the ammo or you can make it before the hunt goes, and you're like, okay, good, now I have this, I can run with it. And then on top of that, you have guarding, again, you have the countering, you have just, it's an insanely great fucking weapon. For damage, as you could tell, I was destroying, I mean, granted, it is the weakest monster we have out at the moment, but still, it doesn't change the fact that you are able to just utterly decimate them as fast as you are, as fast as you actually fucking can. It's nuts. And then finally, but surely not least, it's how it feels. I'm also going to give it a 5 because this just feels fucking insane and amazing. That fire looks sick, by the way. But I would definitely put this at a, like, S rank. Like, if I had to rank stuff, like, this would be S rank 1000%. It is great. Overall, would I recommend this for a beginner? Absolutely. Would I recommend this for a veteran? Absolutely. It is a great weapon. Would I recommend this for your secondary weapon if you don't have one decided yet? Absolutely. It's amazing. I love it. But at the end of the day, it is still a BowGun, so you're going to have to make sure to keep track of the ammo you keep on you and or what you have in stock. Granted, you can craft it, but you can also purchase it. And sometimes, you know, money runs tight. I mean, there's a lot of variety with it. So I still would say this weapon is fantastic, and I would recommend it for really anyone. That all being said, if you like the video and you also have someone who is wanting to try out maybe a BowGun or a heavy BowGun, or just be kind of like a support-ish type, or hell, just not really into melee weapons, share this with them. Hopefully it'll make their mind up for it. If this was for you, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help out the YouTube algorithm on my end. But other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong.